Hello everyone, this is Kim Quady with KimPlaysWithPaper.com. I am a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Mesa, Arizona, and each week I come live or have a video to show you what I've been working on in my craft room. And for the last couple of weeks, in addition to the celebration items, which ends today, February 28th, be sure to hop in and see what you might need and get some free product in the meantime. Hey Beth, thanks for joining. I have been working a lot with the Petal Park bundle. It's a stamp set with a coordinating punch. And so I've been doing some really fun things with that. And I'm going to show you a card with a fun fold. And then if you hang in there, I will show you some other card samples as well. Good morning, Sheila. Good morning, Dawn. Let me pop you down to my workspace and I'll show you what we're working on today. There we go. Make sure I press the right button. Really fun bundle beginning on page 30 of Stampin' Up's January through April 2023 mini catalog. Hey Linda, thanks for joining. Love the stamp set with the flowers, perfect for spring. Can use it with a lot of different sentiments, and I just love it when it also comes with a punch, and the punch can be used to also punch not only the images from the stamp set, but from the designer series paper as well. The coordinating designer series paper is called the Regency Park 6x6 designer series paper, and I have been using that paper like crazy, almost used up a whole package of that. So let me show you the fun fold. And I've been making this, I made it in a spring design. I'll show you that in a little bit for Blog Hop this weekend. I've done it in a birthday design like I'm showing you now, and a thank you design as well. So at first glance, when it's just like this, it looks like it's a regular card. But the opening comes this way and is attached on the front. So it's just a different kind of fun fold. It still fits in one of Stampin' Up's envelopes. So I'm going to show you how I made that, give you the dimensions, and then show you some other samples. So it's a Night of Navy base. Hi, Jeanne. That measures a 5.5 by 4 1/4. So that's our regular base. I'm going to have to use a different design of that 6x6 paper because I've been using it all up as fast as I can. Then that layer measures 5 1/4 by 4. And I'll just, while we're talking, I'll go ahead and put that on. I just got out a new seal, so I have to get that going. But as I show you some of the samples, you'll see all the different, this designer series paper is just gorgeous. A snowy morning in Southern Oregon. It's been snowing in the mountains in Arizona. It's kind of crazy. So, well, stay warm, stay dry, craft. Then the next piece, the piece that forms this little flap, let me grab this out. It measures, just so you can see, and on my grid paper, it's 9 1/2 inches. And then it's 2 3/4. And then I have scored it at 4 3/4. So it just scores just like that and folds, and it will go on the front. And then I have 2 basic white pieces. Hi, Regina. Thanks for joining. They measure 2 1/2 by 4 1/2. So I have 2 of those, as well as a sentiment strip that is 3/4 inches by 4. So I have set the stamps on the Stamparatus. I'm going to be doing a class tonight and there are 10 people, so I thought that the Stamparatus was the best way to show how this works and to get it on there correctly. I'm just looking for some stamp. I like to put stamp sets underneath my lids, or what do you call these? Anyway, the plates, so that it's easier to get the ink on there. All right, here's my basic white piece. I have worked ahead. Oh, I'm so glad that you made the card, Jeanne. Hi, Vicki. Thanks for joining. So I've done this ahead, and I've made myself a little pencil mark where I want that to go. And I rarely use the 2 magnets because they are very strong, and I haven't put my washi tape on them yet. So, and I haven't had any mishaps, so I'll be careful. But I'm going to put 1 magnet here at the top and 1 at the bottom. And I will start with the leaf outline first, and it's sort of out of frame, but I'm using Memento, black Memento ink. Just going to ink up. This is the Petal Park stamp set is a 2-step stamping stamp set, which means that oftentimes to get a finished look, you need to stamp with 2 different stamps. So let me put that back into the frame. And so I'll just press down evenly and firmly, trying to make sure I press on all of the images here. That's what's so nice about the Stamparatus, is if I don't get a good image, which I don't up here, I can press it down and have it stamp in exactly the same spot. So that looks great. I'm going to go with that. And then I have the fill-in flower images on the left-hand side. So I'm going to bring in my shaded spruce and ink up my shaded spruce. So the ladies at class will be able to put this card together quickly and easily without having to worry about getting it all lined up, because I already have it lined up. So I'll just give it a good little smoosh here, and then pull it up, and then I didn't. I missed this leaf here, and so that's that allows us to make sure that we got what we needed. So I'm just gonna pull that off of there. I'm gonna put my magnet here so I don't lose it, and then we'll set that aside so I can work on that as well. And then we are going to need, I will need my stamping Pierce mat. These photopolymer stamps, sometimes, well, I really like to use the mat here because it just gives a little bit more give in the, but I need some flowers. So we need to stamp the flowers, and again, it's a 2-step stamping image. So I'm going to start with the Night of Navy. The colors, I draw inspiration for the color scheme from the colors in the designer series paper, and the designer series paper is, again, the Regency Park 6x6 designer series paper. Hey Sue, thanks for joining. So there's that in Night of Navy, and then I'm going to do the other layer. Hey Chris, thanks for popping in. The other layer in Balmy Blue, and this could also be put on another Stamparatus, but I just hover over and press evenly and firmly. How is everything in Missouri? And then we have our flowers all ready to go. Then what I just need to do is take the coordinating punch, and I say, I just showed you the punch, but I set it on the chair behind me. Alrighty. And Again, what's really cool about Stampin' Up! Is there's so much coordination in, as far as colors and stamp sets and dies and punches. So I will be able to line these up always, and then punch them out. And I have my 3 flowers all ready to go. The other thing I'd like to do is stamp my sentiment, and that's from the Go-To Greetings. I don't know if you've seen this, but I love, there's a lot of different variety here. We have happy birthday, thinking of you, just a note, thank you, different sizes, different fonts. Very, I've been dragging this one out to use quite often. So I need some birthday cards, of course. It's March 1st tomorrow, and I flipped over the calendar and see who's having a birthday and get some cards in the mail. And there's my sentiment. Just a reminder, that sentiment piece is 4, and it's 4 inches by 3/4 inches. And I did stamp that birthday sentiment in Night of Navy. So let me practice here on my grid paper in the corner and make sure that I'm getting a good image. See if I can get it right in the middle, get it right here the first time. All right, perfect. Okay. Then from here, we can start putting our pieces together. I start with the big flower, and I will put some glue dots on the back of the big flower, and it fits just neatly into this little, I kind of move it around into this little nook right here. Then I have the little guy. Hi, Donna. Thanks for joining. Oh, got someone from Florida too. Thanks for popping in today. That little flower I'm going to put right here. So then, before I get the other flower on, I am going to use some adhesive. I don't want to do the whole piece of this because I don't want it, I don't want any adhesive on the left and the right sides. So I'm just going to try to get it in the middle. So I'll put it on the back. And then I laid it down kind of on top of that flower, kind of in the middle. And then I'm going to grab another. Hi, Tammy. Snowy Washington. Oh, my goodness. I hope you get to stay inside and craft or do something fun. So I'm going to lay that flower on the top of that. And I have ink, that Night of Navy, all over my fingers, so hopefully I don't touch anything white. From here, then, oh, wait. I did add some little sprinkles. This Beautifully Happy stamp set has these cute little sprinkles. And I just amazing how adding those is a real, just adds a lot. So let's do that before we put it on the card front. So I'm doing that in Balmy Blue, just kind of a tap, tap, tap on there because it doesn't need a lot of ink. But they kind of fit around the leaves there. That Beautifully Happy is a Celebration stamp set. Hey, Deb, thanks for popping in. It is available through the end of today with a $100 purchase. Get your Celebration stuff before it's gone. And there, add some sprinkles to that. To me, it just makes a whole fun, big difference in that card. So remember, we have that fun little piece for the front. That's going to be our opening. And put some adhesive on here. And if you stick with me for a few more minutes, I will show you some of my other card samples using this this fun bundle from Stampin' Up. Oh, all the schools are closed. Oh my goodness. Are they doing remote? Oh, school rarely closes here for weather here in Arizona, but I know a friend of mine said, quit rubbing it in. I don't know. All right. And then this fun flap piece just fits on, and then I would put a piece of white cardstock inside so that you could write a message. And I just happened to use the white piece I had to punch out the flowers. So, but I do want to add some quick bling, and these are fun because they're Night of Navy and White, and they are called, I wrote this down because I don't know why I couldn't remember it, the Enamel Dot Essentials. But I really, I love Night of Navy. So, and they're a little flatter, so they're really, I'll put those one on each end. Where'd it go? I didn't grab it. They're tough. One on each end of that little flap. And then let's put the white in on the middle of our flowers. There are other, it's just not going to go. So I'll use the other end. There are other embellishments that will work, but it's kind of fun to mix and match and see what you have in your stash. Here's a little white one. Oh my goodness. Struggle bus this morning. Put the white one in the middle here, and then we've got a little middle one right here. You guys, any of you guys get these? I just love them. They're so pretty. The Night of Navy and the white. All right. And then I would have another white piece where I can write in the middle and stamp. So this is the birthday card. Again, all the different designer series papers. Hey, Fran, that you're going to get a different look with them. And so these are the two of the birthday cards. Let me bring in a third birthday card. So this one has the petal pink design that's in the paper. So I've added one petal pink flower. I don't know why I had to have that fun fold, but it's super fun, just a little bit different. I also did a thank you card, and this is the card we're making tonight in my class. So, you can do different things with the flowers. There I did the pink. I did participate in Team Stampit's, spring blog hop, and this is the original card I made for the blog hop with that fun opening. So I brought in the Mango Melody colors with that. Hey, Brace, good to see you. So that is the fun fold with the spring. It looks like spring. That sentiment comes from the Stampin' Up's Thanks a Bunch stamp set. That's also free with a $50 order today, the last day today. So this next card it uses the same design, but different papers. And so this is an Easter card. This one, it was just super cute. It uses that Thanks a Bunch stamp set from the celebration, again, good through the end of today with a $50 order. And the designer series paper is from the Dandy Designs, and that's also a celebration item. But I just thought that was super cute. Also uses the Happy Easter from the Easter Bunny stamp set. All right, so there's one. And in case you've missed one of my other lives, I did a different fun fold with the Petal Park bundle. And so this one opens like this. If you want the directions for that, these are on my YouTube channel, but I can direct you easily to that if you want to see how to make this fun fold. And then because I have been creating so many cards, I had a lot of scraps left, especially when I cut the 6x6 down to 5 1/4 by 4, I had strips left that were 3/4, and then I just trimmed them down to 5 inches, layered it on Balmy Blue. This is one of the new embossing folders that you can get tomorrow, March 1st, with the online exclusives. And I pulled that thank you stamps from the fragrant flowers. So that's super fun. You can mix and match any of these little scraps. Real quick, easy card. You can put any sentiment on it that you like. That's what I like about that. And I have all the scraps cut and just need to put some more on some card fronts to get sent in the mail. And one last card. Early on in the annual catalog, Stampin' Up's annual catalog, I played with the Picture This dies, and I thought that these flowers were absolutely perfect for fitting in those little circles. And most of these flowers were cut directly or punched directly from the Regency Park Designer Series paper. And then these pieces are also Designer Series paper. Thank you. I had a lot of fun with it. And this sentiment was pulled from the Something Fancy stamp set. So what's fun about, our stamp set is Petal Park, it's flowers. But you can pull in any Designer Series paper. You can pull in any sentiments to really give a lot of different looks to your cards. And I've been having a lot of fun with it. And so I hope that you love them. And just a fun little designs. I'll throw some of the others out. But you can find me at kimplayswithpaper.com. My blog and on YouTube. And I also have an email newsletter that I send out 2 to 3 times a month. There's also always a free tutorial, a paper crafting video, Stampin' Up specials, and sometimes there are also subscriber only offers that I have on there. So let me know if you need a link to sign up for that. Thank you everyone for spending some time with me working in my craft room this morning, getting ready for the class tonight. I hope that they love this fun fold. They were looking for a thank you card that was bright and cheery, and I think that that this one will just fit the bill. Alrighty, everyone. Thank you so much. Have a great Tuesday, rest of the week and weekend, and we will see you next week. Thanks. Bye-bye.